Good kill, good kill.
Hey, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back with the AIM-152, the supposed Phoenix replacement that the Navy wanted. Yesterday we looked at the Raytheon Hughes version. Today we're going to be looking at the General Dynamics Westinghouse version, the proposal for the missile. So we're going to be taking on 6 North Korean Mig-29s here today in order to demonstrate. So the Hughes Raytheon version we looked at yesterday, they chose to use a ramjet engine. This one's a little bit different. The General Dynamics Westinghouse design, it uses a smaller missile, but it has a multiple pulse pure solid rocket motor. There is, however, one major flaw, at least in my opinion, with this missile compared to the Raytheon version. And that is that it is a Fox 1. At least for the majority of its guidance, it needs constant illumination from the launch aircraft. This obviously creates a problem because, you know, we've talked about Fox 1, Fox 3 in the past. The Fox 1 missiles require the launch aircraft to remain nose hot on the Bandit, which exposes them to increased risk. Of course, they can't defend cold, which means there's a higher probability they're going to get hit by a missile. Now, General Dynamics and Westinghouse tried to solve this by having an illumination pod. We just got the guys on radar here, the North Koreans. Gonna go ahead and lock them up. They have an illumination pod that was supposed to assist the aircraft in locking bandits from up front, and then as the aircraft would defend, it could supposedly even lock backwards and continue to provide guidance information to the AIM-152s. Now, I've tested these missiles out a little bit. They definitely don't have the range that the Raytheon versions had with the ramjet engine. The only advantage I can see with these ones, one, you lose a hard point. This is a disadvantage. You lose a hard point because of that, illumination pod you need to have on the aircraft. But the only advantage I can see from this version is that you can carry more missiles. They have like a triple missile pylon thing that you can attach. Again, these were intended for the F-14 initially, but we've strapped them onto an F-15 here to test them out. So basically what I'm going to do is shoot a bunch of AMRAAMs at these guys, and then once they get a little bit closer, I'm going to give them like a belt-fed AIM-152. These 6 missiles that I'm carrying, I'm going to start slinging them off at them. They just don't have the range like the Raytheon ramjet versions did. So I think in real life, and you guys who saw the video yesterday, you can compare to the one you're seeing today. And, we'll have a look in TAC view as well. But you can tell me which one you think is the superior missile. If you had to choose between Raytheon and General Dynamics, which one would you choose? I personally would choose Raytheon. Here we go with the 4 AIM-120s in the air at that group of 6 North Korean MiG-29s. But I think with the extra added missiles and the slightly increased range, the F-15 is going to be basically unstoppable here against these 6 MiG-29s, and it should struggle exactly 0. And for all the people who are going to comment later, why didn't the MiG-29s shoot at you at all, which I don't think they're going to, it's because they can't. They're being outranged, okay, like almost by 3 times their missile capabilities. Okay, 2 more Fox 3s, AIM-120s there. And also to everyone who's going to ask me why the MiGs didn't flare against the incoming missiles, it's because they are radar-guided missiles. You don't flare against radar-guided missiles. They want to chaff, which they will do. So here we are. We're going to recommit here, and this is when we're going to give them the AIM-152s. Just going to sling 4 of them off right here. Okay, Fox 3, Fox 3, or Fox 1, Fox 1, Fox 1. Yeah, that's my bad. They're definitely Fox 1s. But with the pod, they almost feel like Fox 3s because you can go cold. The pod will supposedly continue to illuminate the bandits, and you don't have to stay nose hot like a Fox 1. So, I don't know. It's a weird in-between of a Fox 1, Fox 3 kind of design. It's interesting. Really comes down to how good that pod is. You know, like the pod is definitely the limiting factor in that. Let me see here. I think we got multiple Mig-29s dead right now. Here's another one. I got them locked up right here. 24-ish miles. 22 miles on this guy. Fox 3. And we'll defend. Or wait, that was a Fox 1. Sorry. I keep calling Fox 3 on those. It's Fox 1. Every time I fire the AIM-152, it's a Fox 1. At least the General Dynamics version. And let's get this guy locked up. Or is he dead? I think he might be dead. There should be at least one more Mig-29 in front of me here. Alright, there's one guy in the cons here. I have a AIM-152 for him, Fox 1. And he's probably close enough to shoot at me, so he might get a missile off. As he did, you see that other contrail coming off of his contrail. So that's one missile out on me, but no problem. Gonna go cold. Should be interesting. Go cold on the pod should do the job. And it did. Alright. I mean, it's interesting. I think there's still... Oh, there's one guy behind me. There we go. Where is he? I think one of them tried to sneak up on me here. I still have one AMRAAM left. Come on, where you at, bud? Oh, here we go. Oh, he's got a missile off. Fox 2, we're going to flare this off. Missile went for flares. And we're going to the merge. We're going vertical. He came in tremendously fast. Big mistake on his part. Going to pull him in. Fox 3. And he'll die for that. Come on. There we go. Impact. Alright, there we go. That's everybody. That was one F-15 taking out 6 MiGs with no trouble at all. Didn't even get a missile launched at me. That was a problem at all. Engaged most of them outside of their range. So just imagine what like 20 F-15s like this could do, you know, how many guys they could shoot down. You know, it's quite the force multiplier, force amplifier, whatever you want to call that. Alright guys, quick little TAC view review just to really see what happened here. We got the 6 Mig-29s here, and these are like the, you know, these guys are actually going to defend properly, not like the old Mig-29s from back in the day. They didn't know how to BVR fight. So a lot of you might say, oh, why did not just 6 missiles hit 6 MiGs? Well, missiles are, as many of you have put in the comment section, missiles are called missiles, right? Miss is literally in their name. I think the real life AMRAAM stats, don't quote me on this, but I believe they're 16% in terms of hit versus how many AMRAAMs have been fired out there. So, you know, missiles miss and then miss all the time. So that's basically what's going on here. Again, I get a lot of comments with this kind of video of people saying like, why didn't the Mig-29s fire at all? Again, they're being outranged. Okay, their missiles cannot, the R-27 cannot match the range of the AMRAAM, and especially not the AIM-152. And then again, people will ask, why didn't they flare? Again, you do not flare. You'd be surprised how often I get this question. You do not flare against radar guided missiles, you chaff. Okay. So here we have at 58 miles, we fire the Fox 3s. What is going on? You see these guys? Look at this. What happened with these AMRAAMs? ED, please. What's going on with these guys? Let me see if they dumped their speed when they did that too. That'd be great. What is this? Mach 2.64. Oh yeah, it just dumps his speed from Mach 0.26 to 1.4. Like, no wonder they miss. Alright, anyway, ED, please fix. These two other AMRAAMs. Oh, that one actually hit. One of the dumb AMRAAMs actually hit. Okay. Remarkable. This other one hits. Nope, misses. Okay, so of the 4 AMRAAMs, 3 of them miss. 2 more incoming. Also looks like they're going to miss. And then at this point, we have the belt-fed. I call them belt-fed because it kind of just looks like that. You just have like a pylon of like 6 of these things just stuffed into your aircraft. You just get 4 of these. So at this point, I recommit. This is about, what is that, like 26 miles? So pretty dangerous. Again, the AIM-152s, or sorry, the AIM-152s from the General Dynamics thing, they're just not good at range. I think the pod just doesn't do a good job compared to the Raytheon version, the ramjets. But that's a waste because that guy's already dead. But we got 3 more here. We got 1 impact here, 2 impact here, and the 3rd one misses. So, and the 4th one, did that actually hit even though he was already dead? No, it just hit the ground. Okay. So anyway, we have 3 guys left. And just, you know, consider the overwhelming thing of having so many missiles fired at you. Nobody has gotten a missile off yet. 3 of them are dead. A whole bunch of missiles have been fired already. 1 more AIM-152 smokes that guy. This is the guy who's trying to sneak in. 1 AIM-152 kills this guy who does manage to get an R-27 off. He dies. His missile doesn't track because it's a Fox 1. It needed track from him. As soon as he died, that missile went stupid. So this is exactly one of the problems of the Fox 1 we were talking about. But you can see, even though I fired a Fox 1 at him, the AIM-152, this is technically a Fox 1, the pod, as they claim, continues to, as General Dynamics claimed, continues to provide guidance to that missile even as I go cold. So it's really a Fox 1 that acts like a Fox 3, and that guy dies. Then we have this guy who's, you know, following me from behind. Why he doesn't shoot a radar-guided missile at me, I don't know, but maybe he thinks he's in the merge. He thinks an Archer is a better option, which he's not wrong, but unfortunately for him, I see him. because the Archer doesn't give you an RWR warning. So if you're trying to sneak up on somebody, it's a really good solution, right? He'll never know unless he sees the launch, which I did. So I flare it off. He comes in really fast, which makes a big circle, which gives me enough separation to shoot a Fox 3 at him, and he dies. And that's 6 MiG-29s killed with basically no effort, really, for the F-15. Just another day at the office. 3 killed, 3 ejections, 50% casualties. Well, 100% casualties, but 50% death. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.